Hi, I'm Laura Sarna, certified practitioner of energy balancing with For the Love of Healing. And we help people to feel well and to stay healthy by working with and teaching about their energy. And here's the key, it's to stay present in our body. Sounds simple, right? Well, what helps me to stay present in my body is to start each day with a sequence of energy exercises. These are from Deborah Singleton, and in addition, I've added some yoga that I've picked up here and there along the way. But this is a sequence I'm gonna invite you to do together with me. That is a great way to just get my energy set for the day, open myself up for the day, and to be present in my body. I also like to use this at the end of the day to just kind of erase all the activity and the daily events out of my thoughts and out of my system. It helps me to sleep. So before we get into that, and while you're getting yourself comfortable, let me say a few things about energy. We could relate our energy to, say, a beautiful, bright, sparkly, bubbling creek or stream. And that a normal flowing creek is just flowing along. It's got pebbles, rocks, sticks in there, but it's just moving along. And that could be a good comparison to our energy system, our flows, when everything is healthy and moving along. Now with the creek, through the course of a day, stuff gets into the creek, more rocks, more sticks. Things can start to build up, especially if the creek starts to slow its flow or gets a little bit sluggish. Just like our energy system can get a little slow or sluggish, or we let things build up through our day. And now, just like the creek, if things build up, it's gonna the rocks and everything are gonna form a dam. And now the creek has to either find a way around the dam, or the water is just going to build up right there and get stuck. So with our energy, when we start having like obsessive thinking, or we are just feeling overwhelmed, starting to get physical pains, even an illness, those are all just aspects of the buildup just got too big and got stuck. So what do you say we get moving our energy? Okay, we're going to just start with closing our eyes and taking a couple of very simple breaths. So remember, be present in your body and just feel your inhale and feel your exhale. Do that a few more times. Okay, I can already feel myself starting to just let down a bit. I hope you do too. Now we're going to lie down and continue. So I want you to just take a minute and feel your body on the floor. Let's get ourselves really grounded to the floor. Feel the back of your skull where it's touching the floor. Feel the back of your shoulders and your hips and your hands. The backs of your knees and your heels. Just a quick walking through the body and acknowledging that connection of your body to the surface below it. And it's almost like we're just dropping down. Spread out your muscles and your bones and drop down into the surface. Let your energy continue through to the earth, like you're sending energetic roots down into the earth. Okay, now we're ready to move a bit. So we're going to go ahead and put your arms out to the sides and easily bend your knees. You may need to readjust your hips a little bit. Put your feet flat on the floor. And we're just going to real easily rock our knees from one side to the other, but notice how slow and how slight. Breathe and just enjoy that feel of just letting down and getting quiet inside with a gentle movement. Moving our energy requires just very gentle movement and a gentle touch and focus. Now it seems like quite naturally I've started to turn my head a little bit to the opposite side of my knees, and so if you want to do that, very gently let your head roll a little bit over, not all the way, so that we're giving a nice gentle twist all the way up our spine and neck, and that is helping to move energy up our body and into our brain. Rock one more side and then come back to center. I hope this is really feeling good for you. Now relax at the center and just take a moment to notice your body. Notice the feelings and the changes. Now we're going to raise our legs. However that works for you to raise your legs comfortably, with our feet up to the ceiling. Now we're going to just rotate our ankles. Your whole body on the surface is still very supported, very relaxed. And you're simply rotating your ankles. If your thoughts are starting to become mindless, thinking about other things, come right back into your body. You can use your breath and even think to yourself, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Switch our ankles now to the other direction. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Good. Now let's go ahead and lower our legs. Now let's bring the forearms and the hands up. Keep the shoulders and the rest of your arms on the floor. Let's just rotate our wrists now. Stay present. Feel your wrists. If anything is hurting or sore, cut back on it. We don't need that. We just need a gentle movement for ease and for opening. Now let's stop that and come the other direction with your wrists. Okay, very good. Just relax your hands now at your side and notice how that feels. You're doing great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep the right leg long. Bring the left leg to your chest and just hug it for a breath. Now drop the left arm and with the right arm bring that knee across your body. Turn your head to the left and breathe. You should feel a nice stretch right through here, through your hip and thigh. Good. Now come back to center for one more hug and breath. And release that leg down. And now we're going to repeat the same thing with the right leg. Bring it up to center and hug it for a breath. I feel a good stretch through that long leg right now too. Now drop the right arm. And with the left arm, you're going to pull that knee over your body, turn your head to the right. Breathe into that hip. Come back to center for one more breath. And lower that leg. Make any adjustments you need to your body. Now we're going to gently roll over to come to the front side and do what many of us may be aware of is called child's pose. We're going to be sending our hip bones towards the back and our shoulder blades towards the back as our fingertips and the top of our head go towards the front of us for a good stretch all the way through the spine. Rest your forehead on the floor and breathe. Like to finish it off with bringing your arms back, the tops of your hands on the floor. Readjust your shoulders and your hips. Very good. And now we're going to come to sitting. The soles of our feet together, the palms of our hands together. And for some of us, it might be helpful to put cushions under our knees so that there's no holding through here, that we can just drop down into the floor. Just let yourself get quiet. The more you do this and the longer you do it, you're going to feel your energy just expanding and flowing in a nice clockwise flow. It will expand more and more over time. So I hope you've enjoyed today's sequence of energy exercises. Thank you, Deborah Singleton, for these exercises. And we opened up joints. We stretched our spine. We grounded our bones to the earth. And we became more present in our bodies. So remember, be present in your body. Okay, thank you for joining me today, and just stay here for as long as you want.